Hello, too spooky for Final Fantasy tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Phantom Forest Edition with me, BlueAnkylo. So, Cyan kind of referred to this area recently about how, maybe it was a spooky forest that was haunted. Let's go have a look. Last episode, we, tried to save Cyan's, castle and kingdom from death. Unfortunately, Kefka poisoned them all, and Cyan basically went crazy. So one of the cool things that will happen in this area is we'll be fighting against undead enemies who can be killed by stealing all their MP. Apparently, ectoplasm are not ghost, by the way, in case you thought that. They're not undead, that is to say. Alright, well, we're just gonna have everyone die right off the bat. This is gonna be fun. Cool. Good random battle. I like it. An attack that does more damage than anyone has HP. That's my favorite kind of attack to fight in a random battle. Sure, you know, why have a turn? Why ever get an action? Who needs actions in a turn-based RPG game? So if you can't use MP drain to kill the cloud things, just sleep, do nothing. Awesome! This is really good. So I've mentioned before that Brave New World has some challenge issues. This is one of those situations. So we're gonna die. Like, I had absolutely nothing I could do here. Just a random battle, no big deal, nothing you'd expect out of the ordinary for this point in the game. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had an action in a very long time, and game over. Awesome! So this is pretty fun, right? Like, it's good. No, I didn't put a save? Oh, what am I doing? Please tell me I made a normal save. I had a save at the cut in the episode where we fought that super boss last time. And then I thought I put a save state down. In between episodes, I almost always make a save. No, there's no sign in the party. Dang it! Well, I really wasn't expecting... like, there's gonna be a save point pretty soon. And you can save on the world map if I was smart. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just gonna put a cut in the video. I can reload from here. This is 2 deaths in 2 episodes that, well, yeah, that's just Brave New World. Good job, good job. Hopefully this doesn't happen too much more. See you guys in a minute. Alright, let's try this again. Welcome back to the Phantom Forest, everyone, where we try not to get killed by ghosts in the first fight. Now there's more of them. Are we just doomed to die? I really hope we can kill a couple before they start one-shotting us. I put Shadow... Dang it! I got rushing there. I put Shadow and Sabin in the front row just to maximize damage a bit. I suppose against undead, Sabin's physical attack should be fine. If we're ever allowed to attack physically. I mean, you wouldn't think these random encounters would be that difficult, would you? There you go. So the ectoplasms go down quick enough. Yeah, it looks like we'll be fine this time. Let's test out that MP attack I was talking about. There you go. MP kills ghosts. Alright, well look, see, it's so much easier. I don't know what the problem was the first battle. So I'm gonna be a little cheesy here. I just can't afford to redo these areas millions of times. Brave New World definitely makes some of the combat too difficult. So I'm just gonna spam a couple attacks here. Now, I think Sabin has if I equipped it at least, he should have a new weapon from the optional boss we fought in the Imperial camp. It should actually do a lot of damage with his physical attack to ghosts. Didn't seem to work. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to have a weapon that does holy damage equipped. We can check after battle. I may have just forgotten it after I had to reload. Alright. So, did I remember to equip it? No, that's the problem. So yeah, the Spirit Claw I didn't really show off when we picked it up. But, holy damage and stop element. That's pretty good. And this is a good time to have it, honestly. Otherwise, I don't think there's any equipment we can do that will make this easier. There's probably nothing we can change. Well, I guess the Green Beret is an upgrade for Cyan. Still, that's not going to change anything dramatically. I could use some healing items, but there might be a ghostly lake that's totally fine to drink out of. Turns out it's recovery. So you could do some leveling up here if you want. I generally found that the ghosts actually give you pretty terrible experience. So although you can get healed for free infinitely, you're not going to level up very quickly here. Now also, I know where to go to get out of this dungeon quickly, but this is the Phantom Forest. If you just explore randomly, it can be confusing. Well, that'll teach him. 1,000 damage. Yeah, look how easy it is to kill these enemies, guys. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, let's head down, see what happens. So this has magically sort of looped us back to the entrance. It's not a very big forest, oddly enough. I always thought this should be more mazy than it is, but there's a couple sort of loopbacks like that if you go the wrong way. So yeah, double damage on the holy weapon there. So the claw against the ghost did a lot of extra damage. That's what I was looking forward to show you. Alright, take your 55 experience and get out of it. Get out of here. Like, really, I don't think I've ever even come close to dying in this tiny little forest, so... kind of weird. Of course we miss with the attack that would kill the ghost in one hit. I guess... I don't think there's any way we could have had a relic that stopped sleep, so there's no way I could have prevented that death that I can think of. We basically just got perma-stunned into death, and that's not very nice. I don't need that. So, in case you didn't notice, the glowing white special effect is the slow effect. They did rebalance slow and haste in this mod a little bit. I forget the exact numbers, but slow is not 50% attacks, and haste is not double attacks. It's more like slow makes you 20% slower, and haste makes you 20% faster kind of range. It's definitely a... you know, haste is a good buff and slow is an annoying debuff. But it's not as drastic as it is in some of the other Final Fantasies. Seeing as we just took all that damage. Also, I note that they're not doing their super death attack that does like 250 damage anymore. They only did that once just to show off that they, yeah, now they're using slow X every time. I don't know what the deal is with that AI. The attack that just kills someone instantly is the way I would go. Now, I believe the ghosts have always had a fire attack, so that's not too unusual. Oh, I know what I forgot to do on my reload. Here, have some goggles and some rings. No more blind! No more tears. Alright, so just go this way anyway. And I'll take you right to the end of this area. No problem. I think we should just try to focus on these things. The ectoplasm seem to be the real threat here. And they might be a bit weaker to kill than the ghosts. Enjoy the haunting music, by the way, if you didn't notice. Alright, no problem, right? You'll notice there's no dancing for victory at the end of the battles here. No one's in a very good mood. Did you notice that already? So, what's that in the distance? Did you see it? Kill these first. Alright, good job, preemptive strike. Now I feel safe. So it's always weird with these ghost-style enemies to tell which way they're looking. Because they basically, like, to get double damage here, Cyan will do double damage even though it looks like the ghost is facing him. Like, I always thought that was weird. But the ghost is actually facing Shadow and Sabin, because that's what he does with his back. So that should have been double damage for a back attack. Hey, that could be useful. What did we learn? So, Empowerer. Unfortunately, against undead enemies like ghosts, this will probably reverse the effect. So when you're trying to do a draining type attack, ghosts will be healed and you will lose HP from a drain. But against non-ghosts, this is a nice way to get a little bit of healing in the party, seeing as we don't have any way to heal other than items. Anyway, what's a train doing out here? Middle of the forest. Yeah, that's peculiar. I thought the Empire blew all these up. Survivors, you say, huh? Alright, good luck. Yeah, just head right on in. The train looks like it's in fine shape. Don't mind the holes in the roof of the cabins. Sir Sabin. The wink there. I got this. Look at this posh place. Those are some nice looking train seats. What are you talking about, Cyan? You know something that you should have told us about earlier? Looks like the train's moving. Well, everyone jump before it speeds up. So why didn't you speak up a little earlier, Cyan? Now we're trapped on the train that goes to the land of the dead. Yeah, we'll have to find some way to stop the train. How do you stop a train, everyone? Can you guess? Well, first you go to the back of the train. Because maybe there's some sort of caboose. What thinkest thou? Sure, surely we could bring a ghost along. Let's call him Spook. In fact, let's let him lead the party so we fit in. Oh, hey, Charon. It's probably not Charon, is it? It's probably Charon. Look, I'm not particularly good with pronunciations of non-English words. Yeah, tell us about the train. So it ferries the souls of the dead to the spirit world. Great. What if you're not dead? And yeah, how do you get off? That would be very helpful. Yeah! Tell us how to stop it or we won't suplex you in the next week. That sums up Sabin for sure. Yeah. You just use the controls in the conductor's compartment. Easy. Good luck. What about this? Just flip the switch. Nah, don't worry about it, Cyan. Switch flicked. Cyan has much respect for the property of others, not ignorance of machinery. So yes, Cyan has a bit of a character flaw. Growing up in a feudal Japan medieval castle, he never learned how to, you know, use machines. What's a horror what? Thanks, Charon. No need for schedules. We're always ferrying the dead. Wasn't there I thought there was another item in this room somewhere. Maybe I'm crazy. No, I didn't want to read that again. A horror what? I feel like there could have been a naughty joke there. Alright, well, I thought there was more to do. Let's make a save, though, just in case we get murdered by ghosts. Not like that'll ever happen, right? So, if you're playing the original and you don't have, what's his name? Let's say you don't have Shadow on your team. Okay, so these guys counter physical attacks. That's great. But yeah, let's say you don't have Shadow on your team. You can get 2 spooky ghosts to join up. And demons are undead, so that works pretty well. Okay, so physical attacks, pretty bad. So there's nothing Shadow can do against demons, because everything he's got is a physical attack right now. Which is a shame. I thought there was another item in this car. Oh well. So, we're at the back of the train. We gotta go forward. Looks like there's a whole bunch of ghosts here now. Some of them will attack you. Some of them will try to join you. So you can have 2 ghosts. That's what I was trying to say earlier. The ghosts themselves aren't particularly good at fighting, though. But it is another target to soak some damage. And you can put them in the back row, they'd soak up a little bit extra. Hey! It's a shopping ghost! That's what I was looking for. So you could buy a ghost ring while you're here that turns you into an undead. I don't think you want it, though. But I want one just for stockpiling. I'm also going to buy a few of these. I think having 20 remedies would be a good idea. We've already used like 30 dry meat, so we'll buy some more of that. And we'll buy a few more of these. I'm gonna need some more money before too long, but we should be okay. It's good to have some spare, I like the fact that we fit in with these guys. It's good to have some spare restorative items. Alright, Demon Guards, or whatever they're called. I believe they are also considered undead. Oh, I should not have done that. That was totally a mistake. Well, at least we killed them. I guess they must not counter 100% of the time. Zombies. Alright, yeah, they'll be undead for sure. So yeah, I guess the demons maybe only sometimes counter physical attacks. Mithril Dirk. Is that any good? Oh no, that's the worst dagger in the game. So mostly, unless you're trying to recruit another ghost, or you really want to go shopping, you can just ignore these guys. Oops, I meant to do the other attack, but it's fine. I guess the zombies have more HP than I was expecting. Looks like they count as humanoid for the dispatch effect, which is kind of interesting. So that's going to be a bit brutal with the confuse effect. Oh, there's that counter again. Yeah, so don't mess around with those guys. Oh, you know what? The Mithril Dirk will be able to throw as a weapon in, as an item in combat. So that's probably not a bad idea to have a few spares then. Alright. Well, we're making some good progress on this train, although... This one's really full of ghosts, by the way. A Conjurer of Spirits. Now, usually the little floaty ghosts had some sort of demi-spell that halved your HP. We'll see if these guys have the same thing as the original versions. They don't have very many HP themselves, though. You know, really, this shouldn't be that difficult a dungeon, but, no escape. There seems to be a lot of ghosts here. This is the lesson. And, as Cyan learns more Bushido techniques, by the way, his bar will charge faster, in case you didn't notice that. Ah! You can't counter with Blaze if you've got no MP, sucker! So yeah, like, even if you're not intending to use in power, by having the third skill, you can get to the second one faster by a little bit. Come on, I was sure my disguise would work. How do they know I'm not a ghost? Oh no, there's no escape! Usually you'd have Sabin in the front, and he'd be making silly faces. But come on. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Ghosts every step of the way. Oh, so in the original game, these bomb enemies weren't a big problem. But in this version, they do the standard Final Fantasy thing where they explode and kill you. So try to take them out quick. That's a classic Final Fantasy trick, back from like the Final Fantasy IV days, right? But I believe the bombs on the Phantom train didn't. Oh, that's kind of annoying. He cast Life 2 on himself, so after we kill him, he'll revive. Also, how can you cast magic? You got no MP. But yeah. It's a pretty good spell. That's like Life 3, I mean to say, that is. In the later games. Pretty good effect. Oh, one thing that's cool about the Spook is if you use an item here, you can heal him. But if you try to do that in combat, he's undead, so he'll take damage from healing. Alright, well, there's only one way to go. To the roof. Luckily, our ghost can climb ladders, apparently. Yeah, so can they, of course. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. So, I think this is going to be fun to have the Spook do this. Oh, they switch out. Oh, he's got a scheme, everybody. Come on, Cyan, let's do this. Yippee-ki-yay! Look at that jump. Yeah! Oh. Shouldn't jump on old buildings, by the way. Alright. Still no escape. You know, again, just die. You gotta detach those cars. Alright. So the Spook didn't work out. Let's let Sabin take the lead for a while. Maybe he can help. This will probably do the trick, right? There we go. Just destroy the Phantom train. We left Chiron in the back. So, now we're totally safe. I sure hope he doesn't get too mad about being left behind. Funny how that switch did something completely different this time. Alright, we'll save it, we'll keep going. No problem. No problem at all, I said. So normally you'd have Aura Bolt or Aura Cannon by now for Sabin, which is Holy Elemental Kamehameha attack. And it would work really well against the undead. But unfortunately for us, Sabin has not learned his third Blitz yet. Probably soon though. If Cyan learned his third Bushido at level 10, I bet you Sabin will learn his third Blitz at level 11 or 12. We haven't really done any grinding or anything yet, so... fair's fair, you know, we're trying to play normally. I'm curious in Brave New World how far I can get without specifically trying to catch up levels. So far, seems okay. We might have a very difficult boss coming up, though. Please order at the table. Well, thank you very much. I think I will. Chop chop! Sabin knows what's up. Hey, not bad. Service with a smile. Look, it's... free meal, exactly. Chow. Gobble, snarf, snap. Full heal. Trust in Sabin. Then he gives you the bill. Your soul. Luckily, Final Fantasy's not dark like Shin Megami Tensei. Because that's what would have happened in that game. Congratulations for being fully healed. It'll just cost you your soul. Anyway, you did notice that there was treasure here, right? Yoink. Dried meat. I'm pretty sure it was like an awesome relic in the original game. Oh, I don't know why I even tried to talk to that guy. That was kind of a mistake. Get mind blown. Deep down inside, Cyan just wants to be Chris Angel. Alright, treasure! Wait, what? Siegfried! Well, what are you doing on the Train of the Dead? Cyan's not that old. You look like a manicurist. Get out of here. Alright, let's fight it out. Boss fight. Against the mighty Siegfried. Right here, right now. No quarter shall be gotten. Ouch. Oh no. Ha, you missed. Except did damage anyway. Ouch. Terrible damage. Oh my Lanta. Alright, that was a crit! Did 1 damage. Alright, I get it. You're really strong. Thanks, Siegfried. In the original game, he just gets 8 of these, not like 30. 50. I don't know how many he gets. You alright there, buddy? Yeah, that was pretty brutal. He's not doing too well though. No. Suplex him. Wait, we should call a doctor, I think. You have stabbing pains in your left arm, your chest. Yeah. And he dies to heart attack. And the party finally dances. They wouldn't dance for any ghost fights. Apparently he's not dead though. He'll still have the last laugh. Adios, amigos. Would have been better if he just fell flat down there on the ground, but... Alright. So we'll never know what was in that treasure chest. It's gone forever. Deja vu? What does that do? We'll never know because they missed. Oh, by the way, the possess command, which I haven't really covered, sacrifices the spook's life to kill an enemy. It doesn't always work, but it works relatively regularly. But then he's removed from your party, and you have to recruit a new ghost. So I generally don't bother. There's something in here. Looks empty. Maybe there's nothing. Looks too suspicious, right? Alright, fine. Probably nothing. Had to try. Probably another shopping ghost there. They're a little bit different color. I think in the original game they were not a different color, so you had to just guess. Hey, wait a second. Who's that? Who's that over there walking around? At least that doesn't do too much damage. So I suppose against the conjurers who are not undead, we could try Cyan's empower attack. Just gotta be careful not to use it on zombies or it'll just hurt them. Hey, level up. Oh, I was hoping we'd get a blitz there. Would have been really nice. Sorry, Mr. Spook, let's heal you up. So, didn't we leave you in, like, the back of the train? Same as last time. So, for whatever reason, they don't really explain why he's now at the front of the train as well. Just trust that he's magical, you know. There, maybe it was this train. This car. Alright, I guess it's just empty. I thought one of these had a hidden item, but I could be wrong. Here's some loot, though. 600 GP. Remedy. Phoenix down. Trap fight. I remember this guy in, Of course we miss on the good attack. I remember this guy being quite difficult. Of course, Possess doesn't work because he's like a boss. But I do remember this guy being quite difficult in the original game if you weren't prepared. I guess he's got enough MP that 500 didn't kill him. Could try suplexing him, that'll probably work. Ever suplexed a ghost? Sabin has. I'm gonna try one more MP attack. Just in case he's got like 1,000 MP, and then that would kill him. There we go, yeah. I don't know if he's got like... I mean, he takes 2 attacks. Those are really good, by the way. I'm not sure if he takes, like, obviously 2 mind blows will kill him. But it may have been quicker to just deal a dispatch and just kill him with normal damage. It's hard to say. So, the equipment we just got, the relic, is auto haste. That's pretty great. I'm gonna give it to Sabin. We don't really have a lot of other options right now. Nothing else is particularly useful. Could go shopping one last time. Now, oops, I missed. Dang it. Yeah, I really want to make sure these bombs die before they blow up and potentially kill us. Just with the way Brave New World works, you know. I wouldn't trust them to not do, like, terrible, terrible damage, basically. 9,999 damage to everyone, because you took a second too long. Oh, by the way, they removed Undead's critical weakness to, the Spook got a level up. That's great. The Undead's critical weakness to Phoenix Downs and life spells. You can't insta-kill Undead by using a Raise Dead type item. So, don't try that. It just doesn't work anymore. I tried to avoid it anyway, because it seemed almost like an exploit. So, he finally leveled up, and then he immediately leaves us. Good for nothing, Spook. Ah, well. He can't go where we're going. More of these guys, alright. Still got enough shurikens. You know what? Just for fun. Let's see if this works. Should have killed that bomb first. But yeah, having Sabin hasted will be nice, because he'll get his actions a little bit more regularly. Okay, well, so that Empower will only work if Cyan has taken damage. Great, they're just extending the battle even more. Oh look, we got the stop effect, that's great. Thanks, video game. Oh man, just wasting my time here now. Alright, well, kill him so he can be resurrected. I mean, Re-Raise is a great spell for the party. I'm not sure it's terribly useful for enemies, like it just delays the inevitable by a round. Alright, the front of the train, look at this! Gotta stop it. Something's written. First and third pressure valves, and then flip the switch by the smokestack. Real simple, just don't let Cyan do it. One thing I'll do is put Sabin in the back and Cyan in the back, and Shadow can stay in the front. And also get healed. No reason at all. This is just me being odd. It's just BlueAnkylo being strange, guys. As he does. Choo-choo! Time to stop. Little did they know. I got news for you. There ain't no getting off of this train when you're on. Alright. I'm gonna put a save here. This fight can be very difficult in this game. Let me just pause it for a second here. We're off to a great start. So, the train will do that every so often. It's a random status infliction against everyone. Cyan and Shadow have been berserked, so I have no control over them. They'll just auto-attack, and Sabin has been put to sleep. We probably just lose. Because there's no way to undo Berserk without having someone actually able to do actions. What I was going to say is there's two ways to beat this boss. It's technically undead, so you could try to drain its MP. Oh good, I might get an action finally. If you can drain its MP, it will die, or you can try to just kill it with HP damage. I really hope, I think I might have messed that up. I really need to suplex it, because it... at least I got it off before I got berserked. The whole team's been berserked. So the good news with suplex is it works on trains, obviously. And it slows them. So congratulations, we slowed the train down. And then got killed by status ailments we could do nothing about. That was pretty fun. It's a good fight. My save state is useless as well, because we're just gonna get immediately berserked. So yeah, this fight is, it's... I don't think it's actually gonna be that hard for us to win, as long as we're lucky and his status infliction doesn't just screw us on turn 1. But, I mean, there's no way we're gonna win this. I don't think. Because we're not really dealing very much damage. Like, he's probably got a few thousand HP easily, so... I can't believe I put one command in, and that's all I was able to get in. Before everyone was berserked. I guess I should have tried to use a remedy with Sabin's one turn. Oh good, now confused, you'll just kill yourself. That's great. So yeah, that's the worst battle against the Phantom Train I've ever had. I mean, I believe that is the worst one I've ever done. That's great. I did lose to him the first time I played this through, so Brave New World, thumbs up. Highly recommend for people who like having impossible fights. Alright. Let's try this again. This time with less insta-death, please. So this time I'm going to put a save right here. So I don't have to go through that process again if we lose terribly. Oh, I forgot to put people in different rows. You know what? It's going to help. I want Sabin and Cyan in the back because we get back attack, so they will be in the front, which lets them do full damage. And Shadow is now in the back, so his shurikens work better. Is there anything that we've got that would protect? None of this will make any difference at all. So without any way to protect against Berserk or Muddle, there's nothing we can do to stop his status inflictions. I can stop Poison and Blind. I think he does cause Blind as well, actually. His Toot, if you didn't have goggles equipped, could do that. But, like, there's no way. The Jewel Ring is just Blind and Poison anyways, the same as the other two. So everyone's got Blind and Poison protection. And then Sabin is hasted. Oh, man. There's no strategy that can work here other than get lucky. Alright, Phantom Train, please. Just let me have some commands before you do this. Come on, guys. Hold it together. Don't all get berserked. Alright, sleep is not as bad. I don't know. Maybe should have just woken Sabin up. So, we could attack him and deal damage, or we can use our precious remedies. But I bought a fair number of them, and that'll at least wake him up quicker. But we need our actions, you know, you can't just sleep on the job here while the train is trying to run you over. Don't ask me how that works. So the first job here is to get everyone blinked. Or smoke bombed, as you might notice. Suplexing the train is still of top priority. I want to use... I'm thinking. Well, that'll probably just kill Sabin. Oh, good. 1 HP. Oh, come on! I still think suplexing it is the right idea. Because it'll slow the train down. I'm pretty sure the slow effect will work on him a little bit. The problem is, if I can't get out of status hell. I swear, I did test this fight out before once, on my first playthrough. I knew it was difficult, but I didn't have this kind of problem. With the whole team just being absolutely wiped out. This is really not boding well. Because, like, there's not anything I can do here. To probably get confused again. Oh good, you resisted it. Good job. I don't even know. What are you supposed to do? I can heal 100 HP and the boss can do 300. Red Bull will heal more. But that was the only one we had of those. So I really need to control Shadow. Like I need his actions here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be dead before we can do anything. That attack is not fair. At least it just cast Float on Sabin. It's just random status inflictions. Some of them good, some of them bad. That's fair. Alright, I don't know. I need Cyan. I need everybody alive. I need everyone using items to heal up for a second. Cyan can actually use Empower to heal himself, so that's kind of... Actually, no, he can't. It probably won't work on Undead, so... It's cool. We got this, guys. We're almost at the point of where we started the fight. That's great, right? The boss, I did get a suplex on him, right? So, that's why we're able to get some commands in a little bit quicker. He's slowed, so he's not able to do as much. Well, at least we got the heal in. I'm sorry, Sabin, but you really need to not be berserked. Well, don't worry, we're almost healed up. Maybe we've got it this time, I don't know. I need to keep Sabin alive because the haste really does help at this point. Okay, it would have been a lot better if we were able to get a pummel on the boss, because I believe sap would have applied to him and he would have been taking damage all this time. Let's start buffing up like we did at the beginning of the fight. At least we've started. Alright, let's do this! Oh, good. Yeah, just as good. Just as good as last time. Well, at least we've hit the boss twice so far, with actual commands. But you see that extra little bit of damage there? He's now got sap infliction. He's slowed, and he's taking damage over time. So, at least that gives us a slight advantage. And he hasn't actually dealt any damage to us in a while, so you gotta take some good things. You know, take the good with the bad, right? I don't actually have... Well, I guess I've got enough remedies to do this for a while. But if he uses that Elfire that just one-shots you, it's gonna be a problem. Get wrecked, Train. Also, Acid Rain does a lot of damage. That's 3 turns of healing. I still love picking up that Train. That's so good. Now, this might kill him, but I want to try it out. You can use it to heal. That's not so bad. I thought it was undead, so it wouldn't work. I'm pretty sure, in fact, I'm 100% sure you can kill the Train via draining its MP. So I figured the draining HP attack would counter. But all right, now I know we picked up a couple spare Mithril Dirks. Let's see if they're worth throwing here. That's not that good. Ha! We killed it! So it didn't have as many HP as I thought. The main thing was, like, it can really just status kill you, as you saw. And it almost got us on the second attempt there, but... Well, you derailed your fate. So we didn't even, like, kill it. We just... We convinced it to let us off. Oof! On one hand, I kind of enjoy the extra challenge for Brave New World, but on the other hand, like, there's a little bit too much randomness involved on whether or not you can win that fight. That's discouraging. Anyway, we got some story to go over here. Don't let me wreck the mood for you. Finally escaped our train to you-know-where. Yeah, that's a good call, Sabin. Right back where we got on. All that time we didn't get anywhere? Oh. Oh my. That was, yeah. I don't know what to say. What do you say to someone just saw their family get on that train? Say thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Oh, I love this game. See you guys next time. Next time we'll have a more positive episode, I promise you. No phantom trains, no departed family members. Just fun action in waterfalls and strange land with annoying children. See you there, folks.